Intervals, the building blocks of music. What's up, guys? My name is Richard Shepard. I'm the owner of the Heroes of Music Institute. Let's dive right in. All right, so intervals, essentially what we're talking about is space, the distance between two notes. Okay, there are 12 types of intervals in music. Okay, they are the minor, and they're measured in half step. You know how we use in the world, we use inches, feet, yards, miles to measure distance. In music, we use half steps. And for the guitar, half steps are one fret to the other. Okay? So the first interval is a minor second. Let's say, well, let's stay in the key of B. Let's in key of C. I'm gonna play B to C right there. So B. Now, there are two ways to play intervals. Melodically and harmonically. Melodically is like this. One note at a time. Harmonically is like that. Okay? That is a minor second interval. Okay? The next one is a major second. The next one is a minor third. So C to E flat or D sharp. Okay, minor second, and then C to E, major third. Okay, and then C to F is a perfect fourth. C to F sharp G flat, this is known as a tritone or augmented fourth. C to G, this is a perfect fifth. You might recognize that. Those are power chords, and that's what they are. C to G, that's a fifth. C to G sharp A flat, this is a minor third. C to A, this is a major six. Minor six, did I say that correctly? Minor six. C to G sharp A flat, minor six. C to A, major six. C to C to B flat, minor seventh. C to B, it sounds familiar. Major seventh, wait a minute. B to C, remember that? Minor second. Now, but if you flip it, it's a major seventh. Okay, and that brings me to this, and then C to C, that's an octave. Now, back to that C to B becoming a major seventh. The cool thing about intervals is that when you invert them, they have their polar, they become their polar opposite. So in essence, this B to C, right? That minor second sound if you invert it, so here the B is on the bottom, C is on the top. Right? So if you invert that, if you put the C on the bottom and the B on top, you create a major seventh interval. Okay? A major, so the minor second interval, I hope I'm saying it correctly, minor second becomes major seventh inverted. Let's do C to D. Major second becomes a minor seventh. All right? Minor third, let's stay with D and let's go to, that's a minor third shape. D to F. Minor third inverted. Minor third becomes a, let's bring the F here, becomes a major six. Next one, major third. Let's use F. F. Or let's use C for clarity. C to E. A major third becomes, if you invert it, then E to C becomes a minor six. Let's keep going. Your fourth, your perfect fourth, your C to F, F to C becomes a fifth. And conversely, C to G, a fifth, perfect fifth, if you invert that, becomes a fifth. Fifths become fourths, and fourths become fifths. All right? But let's go in that in between. After the fourth, we have the tritone here. And for let's stay in the key of C, a tritone you can find, there's a B, B to F. If you invert that, kind of stays the same. It becomes augmented or diminished, but it's just diminished. It stays the same if you invert the tritone. Diminished becomes augmented. Minor six, so in our case, C to A flat. Minor six becomes major third. Right? And let's keep extrapolating. Major six becomes minor third. And then let's keep going. The minor seventh becomes a major second. And our major seventh, as we stated earlier, major seven becomes a minor second, inverted. I'm going to play a little loop here, just a C chord loop, and I'm going to play all 12 intervals in the key of C. Okay, it's just a C chord I'm going to be playing. Okay, and let's start first with the minor second. Okay, B to C. Now major second. That's C to D. F to G. Now, let's use the minor third. I'm going E to G here. And then D to F. Now let's use the major third. I'll use G to B. And then I'm going to resolve on a fourth. From G to C. Next, let's find the tritone. Good tritone. Let's try B to F. So I'm resolving it. It's just what the ear wants, what my ear wants. Resolving to that E. B, F, E, G, G, C are the notes of the chord. B and F are not in there. That's a third, major third, that C to E. Okay, where were we? We did the tritone. Now let's do a fifths. Fifths are fun. Most chords have a fifth, with the exception of that B diminished, which creates that tritone again. And again, if you invert that fifth, it becomes a fourth. Okay. Now let's do minor six. Now what's interesting about the minor six is I look at for the major chords when I want to create the minor six. Minor six. Starting on the third, the major third of any major chord in the key, and then major third becomes a minor six. Now, major six. Now, for major six, I'd like to think of minor chords. So let's look at that D minor. F and D. The minor third of that D chord is an F. Also, let's do it for E minor. Very nice. Okay, minor 6, and then now we were major 6, now minor 7ths. Minor 7ths are fun. I like to think minor too, minor chords. But in the G2, there's a minor 7th as well. Now let's use major 7ths. Now easily the 1 and the 4 have a major 7 interval in them. Okay, let's use them. Let's go to C. Then let's go to F. I wanted to do that. Okay, and then it's octaves. Octaves, you can use, if you know your scale, you can use them anywhere. Super fun. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you think you're ready to start one-on-one lessons, email me here at info@heroesofmusicinstitute. Stay great.